11:15.
Right, we gotta smash this last one now. What is the last one?
Fuck, we're gonna watch Power Rangers trailer. Alright, come here. That's fucking Brian Cranston. What's going on, internet? How is it going? I'm Dan Howles.
You know what?
And this is the mighty morphin Dan Loder. And this is the 2D. Is Saban's 2D show.
Yeah.
You good? So, Slow, it's Friday. It's Fireball Friday.
Fireball Friday.
Hashtag.
Fireball Friday's lasted, appears to have lasted all week. But,
Fireball Friday.
and ironically, the fireballs run out in time for Fireball
on Monday,
Friday.
bro.
It did run out on Monday.
So, today's topic was brought to us by Jodie Pentney, friend of the show.
Friend of the show. Good guy.
Good girl.
I was trying to be gender neutral.
That's not neutral. You said guy.
Guy, I call everyone guy.
No, you don't.
I do.
But you know who does say guy? Bryan Cranston in Malcolm in the Middle. Now, speaking of Sloan, Bryan Cranston, we just watched the trailer for the new Power Rangers film. Jodie Pentney.
Sorry, you can't just fucking glaze over that. That was awful.
So, Jodie Pentney gave us the topic of movie reboots. Are they doing it too much? Are they not doing it enough? Will they ever fall out? Can they ever overcome the original source material?
Which brings us on to the Power Rangers trailer that we just watched.
So we've just watched the Power Rangers trailer.
So I don't know much about the Power Rangers universe.
How do you not know the Power Rangers?
I know what the Power Rangers are. They're guys in suits.
Yeah.
And they're different colors. I didn't know they were paranormal. I thought they were just like...
They aren't paranormal.
No, I thought they were just ninjas.
They're misfit kids who don't know each other in Angel Grove, and they eventually sort of find Zordon, and they say, hey, we got these power stones and evil shit's coming, help us. That film looks like Chronicle. And did you ever watch Chronicle? Chronicle is 3 kids find the stone and it gives them superpowers.
Beetleborgs. That wasn't part of the original.
Not that I know. I mean, Tommy, the Green Ranger who turned White Ranger, was a fucking martial arts student in the show. But like, that's as far as I know. Like, I don't remember Kimberly.
But it wasn't, they like, oh my god.
Kimberly was never like, oh dude, I'm a reject in detention and I also know martial arts and I broke into the stone that gave me fucking magic powers. The beginning of that bit where he breaks the sink, I swear to God, happened in the Spider-Man Tobey Maguire films.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
Felt so similar.
That's exactly what it felt like. It was just 5 people realizing, oh my god, we are Spider-Man.
Superheroes, yeah, we're superheroes. First off, what did you think of the trailer?
It looked quite good.
You know everything.
In terms of like critiquing a trailer, like I know exactly how that film is going to go down. I saw pretty much everything I needed to see. I don't feel like I need to go and watch the film.
Are you going to watch the film?
I imagine we will probably watch the film.
How big of a Power Rangers fan were you?
Feel like I wasn't actually much of a Power Rangers fan. Even though Power Rangers went on for a long time, sort of knew what Power Rangers were and I did like them. But I never had like many of the Power Rangers toys or anything. I had like a couple of action figures, but that was it. I was more into Beetleborgs when that came out, because that came out a couple of years after Power Rangers. But it was at the age when I was into that sort of thing. But I just happened to watch Beetleborgs more than Power Rangers.
But the whole point of this topic is sort of reboots and can they ever surpass the source material? Do you reckon they can?
Specifically with Power Rangers, I don't think they'll surpass it, but I think it will still do very well because the audience they're appealing to with that by rebooting the original Power Rangers. So I imagine the like iteration of it now is probably completely different to what we had as kids. So by rebooting it with the like original characters and like the original enemies, I think it's kind of going to appeal to the audience that used to watch Power Rangers, and therefore it'll do well.
I couldn't agree more because of our age group.
I don't think it'll do well with like kids. I don't think it'll reboot to kids and stuff. I think it'll be people our age going to that cinema.
Do you think they'll make a Power Rangers 2? In a world of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, of Transformers,
the problem is like
Transformers has just rebooted a second trilogy.
With this reboot, if they did do a second one, you'd have like the first one would do well and the second one would just bomb. I would get nostalgic about it once. I would want to watch. I'd be like, oh my god, this is amazing.
And
they
then in
rebooted
2 years, when
and
it
then
comes
they're gonna try and develop the universe they've now rebooted. And I'm like, I don't want it developed. I just wanted to see it again.
You want a glimpse. 24. So we're talking 18 years without Power Rangers. I get it once, and I'm like, oh, that was fun to revisit. And then in 2 years, when Power Rangers 2 comes out, I'm like, well, I already have my taste. I'm already done.
It's similar with the Crash Bandicoot reboot that's coming out for PS4. I'm super psyched because they're remaking the 3 original games. They'd come out and said, oh my God, we're making a new Crash game. I'd have still been excited for it, but not as excited.
I'd like to know, people who are making these shows, these films, these games, how old are they? Are they my age? Do they have a love for the source material? I have a fondness for Crash Bandicoot and Transformers, Ninja Turtles, and Power Rangers.
I think this like resurgence is all targeting people our age now. People who will go on the internet and get excited about stuff like that. So I would imagine they're people that have like seen the dollar signs attached to that.
Fantastic Beasts just came out, right? Well, 3 months ago.
I really liked it. There's just some bits it just didn't explain itself. I'm gonna like make spoilers now, so just turn your camera off, like turn your fucking pause this.
Let me tell you what you sound like right now. You sound like me talking about Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, fucking dude.
Because like I'm like Lex Luthor's been is with Darkseid. He's got the Omega symbol. That's what the fucking Flash forward is to. That's why Flash. Reboots. In 15 to 20 years, when they reboot Harry Potter, because they will. It's made too much money.
They'll make more films.
It's made too much money. They'll do this 5, probably leave it like 10 years, and then someone will need a paycheck, so they'll reboot it.
This is somewhat of a reboot, isn't it? I think she's rebooted it without
extended it. You can go too far with world building. So, Suicide Squad, same universe as Batman vs Superman. Not a reboot, not anything else. Not a good film. It took what people liked about the comics and about the TV shows and about the animated series, and it exploited it. And I think that is the biggest problem with reboots. Have you ever seen the Transformers films? Like, the first one has a scene where Bumblebee pisses on Shia LaBeouf. He's a fucking robot. The oil leaks, or whatever the fuck they explain it as. And Optimus Prime, the fucking badass of the Autobots, says, Bumblebee, stop lubricating on the humans. There's a scene where Optimus Prime buys something off eBay. Basically, what I'm getting at is when they reboot Harry Potter, when they do all this stuff, right? When they reboot Star Wars, when does someone pull out a smartphone just to make it interesting to the current viewer? Does that make sense?
I know what you mean. Like, will they like modernize it? The original cartoon he wouldn't have been buying things on eBay because eBay wasn't around.
Didn't exist. No, exactly. Harry Potter is set in 1994 or something like that, right?
If they reboot it, will it be in modern day?
But I think it will be.
Power Rangers reboot has done that, isn't it? It's like
Power Rangers is set in 2017.
But like, it's kind of a contradiction, isn't it? Because if they're appealing to people that are our age, I would probably find it more interesting if they actually went back and said it in the 90s. They will get like, because I'll still go and watch that and find it nostalgic. But there's enough in there for maybe like a newer generation to kind of get involved with it as well.
Bro, I don't
because they can relate to it. But I think that might be the aim. Like if they just purely went for our generation, just completely 90s it up, white computers, like just everything that we knew from the 90s.
Floppy disks and
they've
shit.
Completely shut out any chance of having newer viewers. It's money, dude. Like, that is what it's all about. Like, that's the whole reason for reboot. That was very nerdy. That was nerdier than I thought it was going to be.
100%.
So I think, to summarize, I think reboots
cash in.
They cash in, but I don't think they will ever do the original thing enough justice.
No, because we're stuck in the middle ground, and you summed it up almost at the beginning of the episode, that they're stuck in a middle ground of trying to appeal to a new audience, but still trying to be like, hey, remember this? It's almost like an old friend telling an old joke to a new person while you're there. It's like, remember this story? While telling it to a new person.
So they're like, oh my God, that's really funny. And you're like, it is funny.
I've heard it 10 times.
Yeah.
But remember, this has been the 2D show. I'm Dan Howles. That is Dan Loder. And we come out 3 times a week. Every Monday, every Wednesday, and every...
Friday.
What?
Today. Oh my God.
Friday.
It is actually literally a Friday as well.
It's literally a Friday. Remember, you can get your topic from a show like Jodie did this week by emailing us topics@2dshow.com or tweeting us @2dshow.
Facebook.com/2D Show. Go and fucking like and share and subscribe and all that weird, wonderful shit. Tweet us.
Fucking looks, isn't it, you asshole?
Using the hashtag #ChewItOut.
Use the hashtag #ChewItOut. Stay beautiful, stay sexy, and we'll see you next Monday. Can't believe I broke this mic stand.